Looking at some posts today on Facebook has really been discouraging, to say the least. It's a lot about apostles and prophets and prophecy and what validates a prophet and the prophecy from being from God or not. And, a lot of people are actually asking the questions today along the lines of, excuse me, I'm holding my phone, I'm sitting outside. A lot of people are asking the questions today. When is the church going to finally say enough's enough with all of these bogus prophetic words? And others are responding and saying things along the lines like, well, we're going to let God judge that because the time frame could be or could not be within where we are right now. There's a little wild kitty out here. She looks wild, don't she? She ain't ours, but I think she loves us because we throw her food all the time. Anyway, so let me just say it like this, beloved. Let me keep this short and simple. The way that we judge prophecy is not based upon the accuracy of the prophetic word completely. That's part of it. I would say is half of it, maybe, but only half of it. Because it's impossible. This is important. I'm going to keep this short, but this is important. It's impossible to judge a prophetic word to know whether or not it is accurate based upon the simple idea of does it come to pass or does it not come to pass. Why is that? Because some prophecies can take years upon years upon years and even generations and sometimes longer to find its fulfillment. But at the same time, somebody could prophesy something and it happened the very next day. And that doesn't make it valid either. What makes it ultimately the preeminent safeguard that we need to look at to validate prophecy is not whether or not it comes to pass first. And that's important, but it's first got to contain the right content. So the prophet must prophesy in accordance to the right content or substance. So the testimony of Jesus Christ is the spirit of prophecy. Let me say that again. The testimony of Jesus Christ is the spirit of prophecy. That means that the content in which the prophet prophesies is what needs to be judged. So in 1 Corinthians 12 through chapter 14, when we read that let the prophets prophesy 2 or 3, let all things be done decently in order, and let the other prophets what? Judge the prophetic word. Why are they judging it? Because if you're going to judge the prophetic word, then they can't be judging it based upon the accuracy of the word, not initially, because it may take quite some time for that word to come to pass. Then what are they judging? They're judging whether or not the content of the prophecy is lifting up the name of Jesus. Because the testimony, the witness of the prophet and the prophecy is the testimony of Jesus Christ. It's the spirit of the prophecy itself. So it's not only about accuracy. That's only partial. That's only half of it. It's only part of it. Because people can prophesy and say if they're good at looking at things or observing, they can get it right half the time or part of the time. We can't go by that. We got to go by the content of the message itself and really the formation of the prophet. Does this person represent Jesus Christ faithfully? And if that be the case, I don't mean perfect. I just mean that we have a life where we are pursuing the Lamb who was slain from the foundation of the world. We have a life that we understand that everything must be gauged, and everything must be measured, and everything must fit within the framework and the context of who Jesus is and what he came to do, what he came to accomplish. So, who is Jesus? Who do men say that he is? Who do you say that he is? And when you hear a prophet prophesy, the first thing we need to look at is not how accurate they are, but we must look at, are they faithfully raising the standard of Jesus Christ? And what they prophesy is testifying of who he is. For the Spirit does not speak of himself, but he speaks of the Son, and he shows us things to come. God bless you.